This could be interesting.
Alright, I gave you a little extra.
Oh man,
That's a
thank
lot
you.
of wings.
Thank you. So what is this one here?
Oh, it's an empty box. It's just
Oh, it's
easier to hold.
Are you having a good day?
Yes.
How old are you, man?
I'm 18.
18 years old. So has anybody ever taken the time to tell you how to get to heaven?
Yeah, my family
In your
did when I was-
18 years? You've worked here maybe, what, a year, 6 months?
Today actually marks the year.
That's good. Okay, so in the year you've been here, has anybody taken time to tell you how you can get to heaven?
Not here personally, but at home.
Yeah. What do you know about that?
Generally be a good person.
Okay.
Pray.
Yeah. Okay. So what about? Do you think you're a good person? Do you think you're good enough to get to heaven?
I believe so.
Okay. So what about like the you've heard of the 10 Commandments, right?
Yes, sir.
So don't lie. How many times do you think you've lied before?
How many times have I lied before? I mean, obviously I'm human, so.
Sure. Well, yeah. I mean, it's obvious you're human.
Yes.
So a few times. So lies. Have you ever stolen anything, even an ink pen or paper clip when you were a kid? Piece of gum, candy. Taken something that didn't belong to you even once.
Probably, yeah.
So if someone steals something, what would you call them?
Not really a thief. But
What would you call them? So if someone that starts a lot of fires, would they be an arsonist or not really an arsonist?
If they started a fire on purpose, yeah, I'd say
Okay.
that's an arsonist.
So when you took something, did you take it on purpose?
Yeah.
So you'd still be. So you would call them a thief, right? Okay, liars are liars. People lie are liars and thieves. Have you ever looked at a pretty girl that have lust in your heart? Like, man, check her out. There's a difference between admiring someone that they're attractive. Another thing is when you have sex thoughts toward them.
Yeah.
You have. So Jesus said, if you've ever looked at a woman, you've committed adult like that. You've committed adultery in your heart with her. It's almost like sleeping with a married lady, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if God judged you on the day of judgment by the 10 Commandments, would you be innocent or guilty of breaking the commandments? So we're all going to die one day. We're part of the ultimate statistic. 10 out of 10 people die.
Yeah.
When you stand before him, would you be innocent or guilty for breaking his commandments?
Currently, I would say guilty.
Okay, well that's fair. I think most people would be, because you seem to be very reasonable. Okay, and if you're guilty, and if God is really good, like they say that He is, would He have to send you to heaven or to hell because you're guilty? Because He's good,
Yeah.
and He doesn't let crime into heaven.
Yeah.
And if you break His law, you're in trouble. Would He have to send you to heaven or to hell?
I feel like that'd be all ultimately His decision.
Well, it is, and it is His decision because it's His law.
Yeah.
It's His commandments. He makes the rules, and He executes the judgment for it. So if we're reasonable, we'd have to say we'd probably end up in hell,
Yeah.
right?
Unfortunately.
That's pretty bad news, right?
Yes, sir.
You've heard that before?
Yeah.
You ever thought about this?
Quite a bit, yeah.
So, do you see that you need God's forgiveness?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know what God did so you don't have to go to hell?
What do you mean?
Do you know what God did something so you don't have to go to hell? Because right now you're in a pretty bad situation,
Yes, sir.
and I'm not judging you.
No, you're
I'm not
right.
asking for your money. I'm not even going to ask you to join a church. That's not what I'm about. So, do you know what God did so you don't have to go to hell?
Yes, sir.
What did He do?
Didn't He send down His Son?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. He sent His Son. So imagine this: if you're in a court of law, you broke the rules, you broke the law in Bridgeport. Your fine is $50,000. You don't have the money to pay it. The judge says, "Can you pay the fine?" He said, "No." A stranger steps in and pays the fine for you. You broke the law. Jesus paid your fine. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
I need you to read this for me when you get time.
Okay.
Okay? Think about it. Get your heart right with God tonight. Okay? God bless you, man. Thanks for listening.
You have a nice day,
Yep.
sir.